And the reason why I do that is I like to be able to go through to new psychics who don't know who I am.
That's right.
And one of them was a lovely lady called Rivkah, who's on pin number 5064. Now, I have to say, she was a lovely Canadian woman. What she did was, she was able to tune in to what was going on with me. Now, I just basically said to her, can you just give me a general reading, what's going to be happening for the next couple of weeks? And she said, oh, I see a celebration. And I thought, oh, all right, and she went, no, but it's going to be something a bit different that you don't do. Which she's right, because I'm going away for a week with some friends over New Year, but we're not just doing it for 2-3 days, we've gone for a full week of having time out, because isn't it awful? After New Year, you suddenly get that, the hyper Christmas, and then you go, boom. And I'm working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, so to me, here on the show, so to me, it's something to look forward to about spending time with my mates. So I thought, right, do you know what, that's quite good. Is everything going to be good? Am I going to have a good time? And she was like, yeah. Which you might think, all right, yeah, fair enough. But, come on, Eddie. What else did she tell you? Well, she was able to tune in to a previous relationship that I'd had. And she was able to tell me what would be coming up, what would be happening, and that there would be closure on it. And some really in-depth personal things that just helped me go, that's nice to know. That is just nice to know. It's to set me up for the day, to know that I know things are going to be all right, and that I'm able to sort of look forward to other things coming up.
Yeah, that's right. And I think when you know yourself sometimes that you need closure, but it's not always easy. But when somebody else says to you, don't worry, you're going to get that closure, it does take a wee bit of the weight off you and helps you to get through the process.
Completely. And not only that, she was able to tune into what my ex-partner would have been thinking and how things are going to go there, which is nice, because not always do we have an issue or a problem, because at the moment there's nothing in particular I'm really focused on. So it was just nice to be able for her to just feel the energy, tune into that and just go with it. Maybe you are one of those people who are thinking, okay, so how can I actually get hold of this lady you've had a reading with? If you dial that number, 0906 125 7777, or from your mobile, 87777, press option 0, press option 1, then put her PIN number in. Her PIN number in is 5064, and I highly recommend that you do go through to her. It's the first time I've actually spoken to her, and you know what, I went, oh, are you American? And she went, no, Canadian. And I went, oh, sorry about that, oh. Don't want to be offending anybody. And then at the end of it, I said, oh, just to let you know, I'm off the show, and she was like, what? I was like, yes, and she was like, what? I was like, yeah. She was like, what? Yes, so if she's watching right now, hello, thank you very much, very touched with my reading. So anybody else, please, try her out for yourself. You can see from demonstrating how quick she does one question on a text. Just think how much information you can get.
That's right. I mean,
on a 5-10 minute reading.
Exactly. Exactly. It makes such a difference. I mean, the difference, between sending your text, a call, or comment in, I mean, I can answer what you ask me. And basically on one level, because we're kind of limited on time. But if you come in on the phone and you can spend 5 minutes, you can ask me. I can answer the first question, but then we can look at maybe the where's and the why fors. We can go into another question. You're there, and I've got the continuing flow, if you like, because I've got your voice contact.
And I've got to say as well, I'm going to tell you a funny story about Fran later on as well. Look at you, dying early in the morning. No, it's not. No, am I allowed to tell?
Yes, of course.
Of course I'm allowed to tell. I'll tell you in a minute, but we're going to do this next text from Dawn. Okay, so if you guys want to go through to any of our psychics right now, we've got a whole team available on option 0, but Caroline is free on option 2. Okay, we've got a non. Fran had great reading.